Hi, I'm Ernie Conover, and this week we're going to talk about setting up your own turning shop. To get into turning, you really need a space about 8 feet by 8 feet, giving you 64 square feet of space. That's a minimum. And into that space you need to put your lathe. You also need to put a grinder and a buffer to sharpen your tools. Those are the necessities. In the long run, you may want to have a bandsaw, and from there, the sky's the limit. From the get-go, put good lighting in your shop. A little attachable light like this to illuminate your work is great. I have a second one here. When my dentist closed his office, I got this great dental light which throws terrific light in a specific spot. Lathes are messy and make a lot of dirt and dust. Getting rid of the dust is problematic. You can mount a dust blower hose near the lathe and pick up a lot of the debris and fine dust, but getting rid of it all is next to impossible. Therefore, some sort of dust protection around lathes is imperative. A minimum should be a paper mask like they use for automotive body work, like we have right here. Better is some sort of a respirator. This one works like a scuba unit, but is effective. The best of all is a true respirator, which has pleated filters in it and even activated charcoal to really filter that air. You may also in time consider buying some kind of a filtering unit. These air filtering units are very effective. They use pleated paper to filter the air. This one will change the air in this shop about every 5 minutes and take all of the dust out of the air. After you've absorbed the cost of the lathe, grinder, and buffer, one of the first tools you'll probably want to add is a bandsaw. It's great for cutting bowl blanks or spindle turning blanks. And the most important criteria for a turning shop bandsaw is not the throat opening here, but rather the height of cut, how thick a wood it will cut. This is important for cutting bowl blanks. Despite how big the circle is, by cutting from the outside, you can cut almost any diameter circle that you can handle. Calipers are very good for getting spindle turnings to the exact diameter you want them. And dividers are very handy for a variety of things. They're very good for stepping off distances. Every bead on every turning we make today will be that width with a set of dividers. They're also good for finding centers. We can very accurately gauge the thickness of a wall of a bowl with just our fingers. But in a larger bowl, we can't reach down far enough to make that system work well. An alternative is just to use a plain set of calipers like this, and we can see that from about here down we got to remove some more material from the inside. There are commercial bowl calipers which are pretty slick. They will very accurately show us the thickness of the wall, and each of these lines is a 1/16 of an inch, so it's very easy for us to figure out how much we need to remove. A cheaper way to do that same job is simply to take some welding rod like this, and you just bend it around to where you need it, and now we can just very quickly see that from here down we have to remove material. A plug-in electric drill is a great way to sand faceplate work in the lathe. Simply mount a sanding mandrel in it. Be sure and use a plug-in. It's much better than a cordless, for it has a lot more speed and power, and it'll make jig time of sanding. A faceplate seized on the spindle is a common problem, and while some faceplates have flats that you can put a big wrench like this on to get enough leverage to remove them, others are perfectly round and don't really have any place to get at them easily to put a tool on them. An easy solution is just to lock the spindle like so and keep an automotive punch like this. This is a 5/16 punch right here, and I simply put it on one of the screw heads like that and give it a good sharp rap with a hammer, and there we've broken the faceplate free.